Peace, 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 Scorpio. How you doing? I hope all is well with you. Scorpio, we're going to jump into your reading. I have just a few minutes before I have to dig into work. So I just want to drop this reading for you. I realize this weekend I'm going to be busy, so I want to make sure I get it out. And I was doing your pre-shuffle, Scorpio, and I feel like you're going to be obtaining something that you want with the Nine of Cups that came out. However, I do feel like there is some type of negative attachment. I got the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Temperance, and the Judgment energy. And to clarify, oh, that was the Devil. So there is something that you're trying to get away from, but it's a bit of a struggle for you, Scorpio. And I think it's due to some type of attachment. This could be an addiction, a relationship that's toxic, you know, something that you are dealing with, someone that you're dealing with. But there's something that is attached to you that you're trying to release because you become aware of it. With the Judgment energy, you are aware of it, and you're trying to promote some type of new beginning for yourself or a rebirth, but that attachment is in the way. But I feel like you're gonna eventually get there. But let's kind of see what's going on in your energy. All right, for the Scorpio, I'm gonna just see what this is because it's poking me. We got the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, Scorpio. I feel like what you're doing is you're using your discernment, and you're making head over heart decisions, and that makes a lot of sense with that Judgment card. I feel like you, Scorpio, are in a space, like a space right now, a cycle in your life right now, Scorpio, where you're trying to make decisions that are wise, that also protects your heart. For some, I have to say that. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have a Tower. I was going to pick up both the cards. I'm going to take them both, okay? You got the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Something is unexpectedly changing, like out of the blue, like literally out of the blue. And for some of you, this has a lot to do with someone that you are connecting with. For some of you, this might be a separation or some type of breakup. And there goes the World card, okay? There's some type of reconciliation coming towards you, Scorpio. Something from your past, something that you dealt with in the past. This could be a relationship. This could be anything that you're doing too much of. And I think you should be very, very mindful about this energy that is coming towards you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into it. What is in Scorpio's energy? What is in Scorpio's energy? Clear messages for the Scorpio. What is the current situation for Scorpio? All right. Queen of Cups. Oh, Page of Cups. The current situation, Scorpio. Some of you have someone coming towards you with some type of an apology. Coming towards you, but I also feel like, Scorpio, this is really just you pouring into yourself, listening to your inner child, listening to your inner self, being creative, being open, being genuine to yourself. Like I said, this could be someone coming towards you, but I ultimately feel like this is Scorpio, just you pouring into yourself. Okay, there is something changing about something that went dark or went silent, or in regards to communication. If everything was just standstill for you, Scorpio, there's going to be some change, right? This could be like, you know, friends and family, you know, people that you haven't connected with in a while. You could be getting some type of communication from an old friend, and just enjoying the conversation. That's how small this could be, right? But I feel like ultimately, Scorpio, for some of you, this is you just allowing yourself go back to your more happier place, right? because you've been in a situation, Scorpio, where you have just been, especially with this Four of Cups, you have just been possibly healing, taking a step back from things that disappointed you, hurt you, but I feel like you're moving away from that. Like I said, I feel like you're pouring into yourself. We got the World card, okay? We talked about that cycle. I feel like you were in a cycle, Scorpio, or in a cycle where you're using your discernment, only investing your time and energy emotionally to protect yourself, one, but only in things that will replenish you. Because I feel like you have people, although small, like you're the Queen of Cups, right? Although small, you do have someone coming or people coming in. This could be multiple people, not just one person, right? Communicating their feelings about you, communicating how they may feel like you're doing a good job, maybe essentially giving you your flowers, Scorpio, but you could also be doing that to yourself, right? What is the challenge that Scorpio is facing? What is the challenge that Scorpio is facing? Clear message. What is Scorpio's challenge? What is Scorpio's challenge? Alright. Scorpio, I think your challenge is embracing this change. You have beautiful things coming towards you, good things, abundance coming towards you. And I feel like that, yeah, you may be having a hard time manifesting. Maybe it's someone in your energy, Scorpio. You have more. You have so much water energy, and I kind of like it. I loves it for you because, you know, that means you're in your element, or just allowing yourself to be in your element. I feel like what you're trying to change, Scorpio, I feel like you're working really, really hard to do that. With the Page of Swords, and this could be for somebody or nobody, because I kind of feel like this is something that I need to say. All right, Scorpio, but I feel like what you're trying to change is you either trying to figure out some information about another lover, about a lover, maybe an ex-lover, maybe someone that you're currently with, or someone that you're curious about. I feel like that's something that you're trying to change. You know, we have the Ten of Swords energy. I feel like if this is that person that caused some type of hurt for you, Scorpio, I feel like that's something that you are working on changing. But let's talk about that Wheel of Fortune energy and see what it is that Scorpio is trying to change. Let me use, look, the King of Cups back at the bottom of that. Let's use this deck. This was pretty straightforward with the with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, right? You get that energy, but I really want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune and see, why is this your challenge for Scorpio? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Scorpio as a challenge? You could be connected to another fixed energy, but we are talking about you, Scorpio. You are fixed. Okay, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Okay, Two of Wands. So because you haven't made a decision about which direction you want to go in, you are at a crossroads, Scorpio. Yeah, look at you. The Magician is out here again. So I feel like, Scorpio, you are genuinely trying. There goes the King of Pentacles. You may want something that is more stable in your energy, Scorpio. And that makes sense for the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is somebody who wants stability. She wants to feel protected. There is something in your energy that you are unsure of. Maybe it's the type of stability that you'll be getting, or if you'll get stability at all, like, right? Like, you know, choosing a direction is the difficulty here, is the challenge for you. So you do want better for yourself. You do want to have something good come into your energy. However, Scorpio, the challenge is choosing the direction, right? And I feel like you are the master of that here with the Magician. You are the master of whatever change comes to you, whether good or bad. It's just the memories that you have. I'm sorry, I just got real distracted with that one. But although it is a challenge for you, Scorpio, I do feel like you're showing up here with the Magician's wife. We saw the Magician already, right? In the other deck. But here we are again showing the Magician on the table and actually seeing that, Scorpio, this is something that you want to do, but you just have to be brave enough to choose a direction, okay? Scorpio, okay. Who is this person in Scorpio's energy? Who is Scorpio? Who is on Scorpio's mind? Thank you. Who is on Scorpio's mind, please? Who is on Scorpio's mind? All right, Scorpio, you got the Ten of Pentacles. So who's on your mind is your family, your future, right? Your abundance and your growth and your finances and your family and your health. All right, all of those good things that bring you stability or feeling of completion. All right. So this person, ooh, if this is an individual that you could be connected to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't not even need to be that. I say Capricorn because of the devil, and or Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It does not have to be. But the person that's in your energy or that's on your mind, I feel like this person has thoughts of stability, right? And they could be coming towards you. This person, you may want this person to come towards you, Scorpio. Two of Wands, and that could be what the confliction is, right? There's someone you had an ending with. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I feel like that's what that Ten of Pentacles is here. Tell me what the Ten of Pentacles is for the person that's in Scorpio's energy. This person wants them. They may be conflicted too. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They may be conflicted too about coming towards you, Scorpio. If this is someone that you had an ending with, I feel like they do want a future with you, Scorpio. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Priestess. Yeah, I feel like this person wants stability with you, Scorpio. They're showing up with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. But they also are showing up with the devil in their energy, okay, Scorpio? So there may be a strong attachment between you and this person. This person is in your energy. Scorpio, this could also be in your mind that you want this person to be harmonious with you, to make a decision to come towards you, all right? You guys may be in some type of no contact or no communication. How does this person feel about Scorpio? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Clear message for Scorpio energy. How do they feel about Scorpio? Eight of Swords. All right, this person is thinking about you heavy. They are fearful of something. I'm not sure about what the fear is yet. But this person essentially has the ability to come forward and do whatever it is I feel like you may want from this person. But this person is fearful, maybe of judgment. Four of Wands. You have the Four of Wands. Oh, we got a card here. You got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this person may see you as some type of stability, Scorpio. They're just not coming forward. Okay. Ooh, the Sun card. This person finds themselves happy to either know you or be with you or have been with you. But this person is fearful. They do want some type of clarity is what I'm getting. Yeah, Three of Wands. This person sees you as someone that they're committed to. That's how they feel about you. Okay, tell me more about the Eight of Swords. What is this person fearful about? You could have a child with this person, or you just have a child and they just recognize the child as their own. Tell me about the Eight of Swords and how this person feels about Scorpio. This person is fearful, okay? Patience. They're waiting for something to occur. Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. Okay, so this person wants to reconcile. They may be waiting for some type of clarity or some good news. Tell me about the Sun. They're waiting for Tower is in reverse here. The Justice card here, and the Ace of Wands. The Devil is here again. This person may have some type of addiction. That addiction could be to you or to some other type of recreational drug. But the Tower showing up in reverse shows me that this person does not want there to be an ending here. But I feel like this person is waiting for something, Scorpio. They're waiting. They're waiting for things to come down or be patient, or for them to be patient, or they're patiently waiting for something. Whatever this good news is that's coming toward this person, the Tower in reverse. Something that they may be waiting for something to be repaired, maybe waiting for something to be undone. But whatever occurred, they're waiting for something to no longer be that, okay? And I feel like they're waiting for that good news. Maybe that good news will be you reaching out to them, Scorpio. I don't know. Tell me how does Scorpio feel about this person? How does Scorpio feel about this individual? How does Scorpio feel? Scorpio Just card. Oh, wow. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Cups. So Scorpio, you do miss this person a lot. Yeah, you miss this person a lot. You miss the commitment. But you are closing out the chapter on waiting for this person. I feel like you're going to go after whatever brings you your Ten of Cups, whether this is them or whether it is something else. But I feel like you are seeing this as an ending, Scorpio. It could potentially be a rebirth, but right now we see it as an ending. You are seeing it as a loss. You're grieving the loss of this connection. All right. Tell me about death. Why is that here for Scorpio? And how do you feel about this person? You can be connected to another Scorpio or Leo, another fixed sign like yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Your energy is here, Scorpio, heavy. They could be saying, Scorpio, with the Sun card, Tower in reverse, they could be saying that they want you to reverse something, maybe reverse your decision. Tell me about the death. Why is the death here? For how Scorpio feels about this person. Mourning card. Okay. Scorpio, so you may disagree with me because I'm like that too. As soon as a reader say you want a second opportunity, Queen of Cups is here again for the second time. You got the Three of Swords and the Knight card, Scorpio. I feel like, Scorpio, what's happening is you're taking something one day at a time is what I'm getting with the Mourning card. You do want this person back, okay? So although you're not talking to this person or the relationship has ended, there is this outlook. Maybe it's coming from your person, I don't know. But there is this outlook, Scorpio, on how you feel that tomorrow might be a better day. But you could also be looking at the situation and saying to yourself, one day at a time, one day at a time. Today is one day and I won't check their social media. Today is another day and I won't think about them so much. Today is another day and I might have failed on day one, but I'm going to work harder on day three. Day by day is kind of what I'm getting in the situation, Scorpio, and I do feel like you're taking it as an actual loss, like, and it could be because this person is not talking to you, you're not talking to this person, but I feel like, Scorpio, ultimately you're working on healing here. Yeah, World card. You're definitely seeing this as a end. All right, Scorpio, and I also feel like you might be listening to your intuition when it comes to the type of love you're receiving. Same Page of Cups energy, all right? And we're closing out the reading, so it does make sense that you're receiving this twice. The Queen of Cups is listening to her intuition always about the type of love that she is receiving. Sometimes she kind of fumbles the bag and she messes up, but ultimately she gets back to that energy where she's listening to her energy, her own intuition, and she's moving in a direction that will bring her ultimate success. All right, Scorpio, let's close out the reading. If you made it this far, Scorpio, please do not hesitate to hit. Oh wait, we can't close the reading out without finding what the best outcome is, right? Yeah, let's do that. What is the potential outcome here for Scorpio? What is the potential outcome here for the Scorpio energy? What is the potential outcome here for Scorpio? I like your reading, Scorpio. What is the potential outcome here for Scorpio? I just don't know what I'm going to name it. What is the potential outcome? Okay, what is the potential outcome here for Scorpio? We got the Two of Pentacles, Scorpio. So for some time, you might be juggling two things in your head, two things at once. Like, I'm going to be moving forward, but you're still thinking about your person. But eventually, you will prioritize, or it might get easier for you to juggle the situation in your mind or the aspects of whatever it is, and you may eventually make a decision based on the things that you find to bring you more stability, because that's what those pentacles are, right? Stability and building. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it. Scorpio, what is the best potential outcome or advice for Scorpio? Scorpio, you got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I really do love seeing the Three of Pentacles because it just means that your community is around in and in your energy, right? And you are aware of it, right? And some of us, especially me as a Scorpio too, I tend to want to handle things on my own, right? But yet people, the people that you're connected to, Scorpio, they see the smoke signal. They see the smoke signal. Here goes your energy, Scorpio, right? And these people are going to be giving to you. They're going to be giving to you, gifting to you, sharing, giving, and receiving. Even if this means just coming in to support you, Scorpio, during the time where you're feeling your lowest, your saddest. All right, Scorpio. Look, you got your community here for you. Don't shut them out. Let them in. All right, Scorpio. All right, let's get into what is the, I think that was part of your advice. But let's get into it, Scorpio, the best advice. Oh, this reading is uber sweet. All right. Scorpio, you got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, just keep going, right? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. All right, Scorpio, just allow yourself to continue to get the Morning card and the Night card. So you're allowing yourself, Six of Pentacles. Like I said, you're allowing yourself to take this separation, this breakup, one day at a time, right? At the same time, listening to your intuition and allowing those things that's supposed to come to you with the Three of Wands to come to you. So just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, 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 swimming. All right, Scorpio. Let's close out the reading. Scorpio. What is the hidden truth for Scorpio? What is the hidden truth for Scorpio? Please hit the like and subscribe button if you made it this far. I truly, truly appreciate it. I do need your support, Scorpio. What is the hidden truth for Scorpio? Upheaval. Yeah, they go to Tower. Yeah, Scorpio, we already seen that something in the beginning is coming toward you that you just don't expect, right? The unexpected is coming toward you. They may surprise you. And for some of you, it might be a surprise interaction, surprise visit, something good coming toward you, or something that is going to be such a big thing around you, Scorpio, is going to bring you some type of understanding or realization, which we saw in the beginning of the reading with the Judgment card. Realization, understanding, and awakenings. Something that is going to allow some type of rebirth, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Ultimately, Scorpio, I do see that even though one day, right? Even though there's someone in your energy that sees this relationship as something that brought them happiness and they want to reverse the Tower, reverse whatever occurred in your situation, Scorpio, ultimately I am seeing that you are still closing out the chapter here. We have Mirror and Heart Song. If you are feeling that ultimate sadness, Scorpio, or things are just like, you feel like you can hear or feel your person, and it's not anything crazy, because when you're truly connected to someone emotionally, you just feel that person. You just, especially if you live with them, you just feel them. You know what's in their energy, you know what they're thinking, you know what they're feeling, you know these things, right? And sometimes there is that reflection between the two of you, like even those negative things that you may say to yourself or think, that's a reflection between you and the person that you are connecting to. There is that mirroring feeling, like, hey, I'm stuck on Scorpios, I'm stuck on my person coming from Scorpio Collective, and I feel like ultimately you both are listening to your intuition, and I feel like your person, they may eventually listen to their intuition once they step out of this fear and come towards you. But Scorpio, I do feel like ultimately, even if this person does not come to you, you are allowing yourself and trusting yourself enough to listen to your own intuition and allow a cycle to close that is no longer fulfilling to you. So you're going to be taking it one day, one step at a time. Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. Peace. Bye.